today it's me by myself again. But I have good news. Great news. I finished the script finally after, what was it, 6 months, a year? It's finished. It's 9 pages. It's script formatted, ready to go. I just need to hire everybody else. The fun part, the money part where everybody comes in and is like, hey, what about me? Hey, me. So yeah, so if you're an actor or whatever, hit me up if you want to be a part of it. But yeah, it's it's finished. I finally got it done, and the name of it, let's see, the name of it is Echoes of Betrayal. Echoes of Betrayal is the official short film that's gonna most likely be filmed in November. And thank God I'm not outside by the lemon tree because people are out and about, and I do not want to be judged more than I really already am. It's really hot in California, and it would have been perfect if I recorded outside by the lemon tree, and it probably would have made more interesting, shot of me and the outdoors. But I'm more of an indoor person. I like peace. We're safe. We're in a safe space right now. So maybe another time, another day. We'll go outside by the lemon tree. Hopefully, Batman shows up again and saves the stream from being dead and boring. Maybe not, but yeah. So the script is done. I am very proud of myself as a producer, director. The funner stuff comes now. Um, I just have to find ways to fundraise. Anyways, so that's that. And what else do I have to share with you guys? I guess if I had to tell you guys anything today, it would be don't be ashamed to ask for help, even if people shame you for asking for help. Because I'm a very prideful person. I don't like to ask for help. I don't like to show that I don't like to admit that I need help, and that I fall short sometimes. But unfortunately, this week, last week, I wasn't able to make the end of the pay period. So I'm a little struggling. I'm struggling. I can't help it. You fall short. You fall short sometimes, and nobody should shame you for that. Um, and I guess moral of the story is don't fall in love with what people say to you. Fall in love with their actions, because people will talk your ear out, but when it comes down to it, they'll be like, oh, I got you. I got you. I can help you out. Come for me for anything. I got your back. But when it actually comes down to it, they don't have your back. They don't. They're not gonna let you borrow money. They're gonna tell you they're struggling too, or that you're a bad human being for asking for help. And then you're like, what the fuck? Why did you open your mouth in the first place? So don't say stuff you don't mean. And again, fall in love with people's actions, not with what people say to you. So with that said, be men and women of your word. Anyway, there is a podcast that is being somewhat popular, and it's being um, recorded in San Francisco. It's called what is it called? Hold on. As of late. As of late. I'm on your TikTok as of late. And I definitely want to go on um, in this unscripted interview San Francisco podcast. It sounds kind of more awesome than this, but hey, be on your grind. I think the grind is a beautiful podcast, and maybe I'll have some guests in the following weeks. I've been scheduling people to be on here, and that should be fun. But for now, what I have is a surprise visit from this yogurt right here. Um, this is the best yogurt. Try it. You can't have just one. You'll want to eat them all. Um, Very unhealthy, but super good. Highly recommend. Hopefully, this year is the first year that I go on somebody else's podcast because I've never been on anybody else's. Um, and maybe I'll get my virginity taken away for once, and not be the one that, you know, always has to do stuff for uh, for things to happen. I want to be I want to be invited. I want to be a part of another podcast instead of just always my work, my stuff. I've been on the grind on my TikTok. I have two accounts. I admit I have really bad memory, so I forget my passwords. So I have two, or maybe I have four, but I have 32 subscribers. I mean followers, and it's fun. I've been on the grind on there. I've been kind of obsessed with posting and being on there. So I'm super excited for TikTok and what I can come up with. Apparently, the TikTok store, everybody's on there. Everybody's making money through there. It's a good source of income, supposedly. We'll have to check that out. Um, but yeah. Um, what else? Yeah. Batman, come on, I need your help now. I'm super bored. I'm super bored now. Boring. Um, but yeah, it's hot. The swimming pool's out there. Um, and I never been on in the swimming pool here at my apartment. I never been in there, and I don't want to go in there. I don't like swimming, to be honest. Though I want to surf one day, I don't like swimming because the ocean is a scary place, and I guess if I were to die, I would want to die in the ocean. It's like the fastest, peacefulest way, just drowning. Well, I guess it wouldn't be peaceful if you're like fighting to stay alive, but it would be peaceful if you wanted to die. So I guess, I don't know, I would like not even fight halfway and just give up. I'm okay, guys. I promise I'm okay. Anyways, so there's that. I guess I could turn on more lights. Let's see. I don't want to get any closer to it because I'm already as close as I should be. But I hope you guys can hear me all right. How's everybody doing? Anybody on the grind? Want to tell me a story at all? Anything crazy? No? Okay, good to know. Good to know. So, hmm, I guess I could talk to you guys about how horrifying the script was to make it come reality. So the people that I was working with, God bless their souls, I know they're great people, but we just weren't good partners. And I guess in another world we might be, but in this one we weren't. And it was just traumatic. Everything I did, everything I said was just not good enough. Was not up to par. And I was just like, okay, fine. You guys take lead. You guys, it's your script. I'll let you go at it. And it all ended up to be nothing. You know, I was the mastermind behind it. I'm the mastermind now. Um, and these are all lessons that you learn in life. If you're ever like writing a script with somebody, or you want to write a script, or you want to make something happen, you have to do it yourself. You can't trust other people to do it for you or with you. And I guess no matter what is, just keep going. Just like YouTube or anything, just keep going. I got 2 more subscribers on the grind. People have been subscribing, and I hope you stay subscribing because I'm closer to 900 than I was last week, and I hope to be even closer this week. Um, oh yeah, I have a story for you guys. So I worked at Cal Berkeley for the first time ever this past weekend, and I met somebody who I found interesting, and I told her about the podcast, and that I'm kind of getting into sports, wanting to have a sport podcast. And she told me she was in college at UC Berkeley, trying to be a sports analyst. And I just thought about how complicated analyst work is because you can't be wrong. It's all mathematical, it's all facts. And like, if you were to get anything wrong, how would you correct it? How would you go about that? So I wouldn't mind having her on the podcast telling me about how she would do all that, how she plans on, like, what sport specifically she would want to work for. Would it be football? Would it be, you know, women basketball? What would it be? I think football's a little too much because they have like all sorts of things. They have interceptions, they have touchdowns, they have field goal, they have um, the yards, the rushing, the passing, the all of that in between. So it's a lot. Football's a lot to keep stat wise. Or are you just focusing on a player? Are you focused on specific things? How do you do it at that, that specific work, um, and what that looks like? That's somebody who I would want to talk to. That would be interesting. It doesn't necessarily have to be famous. Shit, even a homeless person, anybody that I find interesting, I would want to have on the show. It makes sense. Like, sports and numbers and like facts, hard evidence, proof of like how good or how bad you know these athletes are. And if you were to get something wrong, how would you fix it? Can you get something wrong and fix it? Like, again, how would you go about even doing that job? So hopefully you're watching, and maybe we could work together before I or you blow up, or before we both blow up. I don't know. The world is limitless. It's the limits you put in yourself. So that sounds like something interesting that I would want to talk about and with. So there's that. That was quite an experience. Those college kids party wild, um, and that town is specifically that college, and it's notoriously one of the best when it comes to like medicine, sports, all of that. We have the top stuff in California, and that's why you pay the price when you live here. Everything's going really high. Oh, and then to go back on the whole, I'm struggling and I can't make ends meet. I go to Safeway today, and they had torn down the Starbucks that was there at this specific location. And it's like, hmm, what? It's Starbucks. Starbucks cannot not succeed. Like, what is going on? Like, but it all comes down to, if it's a business, it's money. If you don't make money, then it's not a business. It cannot be run. If you're not making profit, you're going out of business automatically. That's just business 101. If you're not risking it, if you're not making ends meet, you're not going to succeed. It's just bottom line. So cases, that specific Starbucks in that Safeway wasn't making ends meet, so they tore it down. And we're in a recession. I can't hide it anymore. I can't lie to you about it. We're in a recession. Everybody is struggling financially. Even the government, even the United States of America, we're in a recession, and I don't think any president that gets elected is gonna save it. It'll be even worse. It'll be even worse. So I really don't have hope for America. Sorry to sound negative, but if I had to pick, it would be Trump. I would be rooting for Trump. That's my pick. And I know they're both evil, and I don't want them in office. But if I had to pick, it would be Trump. If I'm a bad person, shoot me. I don't care. But that's who my vote is going for. And I don't vote, but whatevs. Um, yeah, nobody's on here. Nobody's watching. Not even Batman. Batman saved the day the other podcast. This time, not so much. Where are you? Oh, and then I saw Superman on TikTok that same day. So it's like meant to be. So yeah, if we're in a recession when Safeway, Starbucks is closing down. Mind you, there's a Starbucks outside of that Safeway, and it's just too pricey. Starbucks is just too pricey. It's what, $8 for a venti? It's just too expensive. It's a luxury item. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's just something you get when you're a privileged person. Um, but yeah, so that's what did it for me. Um, we're in a recession. I'll be the first to announce it. You heard it here on the grind. We are on a recession. So I guess before I end it, not my live, the live stream is on the grind. What to get this short film on the streets finally, up and running, make money for it, and get a either a guest or a co-host for this podcast. Me live streaming by myself ain't cutting it. But I don't know. It has to be the right suitable person to come on. I can't compromise anymore. It has to be the right people. Otherwise, they're just gonna get everything out of you and leave, and you'll never see them again. Just like that single mother never saw the husband again. Or supposedly, like my grandma, who's never seen one of her siblings. I can't lie. Sometimes I think about disappearing too. I wonder who would miss me or not. Life is full of thoughts and things. But that's pretty much all I have for you. It's just another, what, is it Tuesday today? Yeah, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. I wish I had money for tacos. Taco meat. Talk to me. Yeah, anyways. This painting right here. You see this painting? Have I told you I drew it? I drew it. No, I didn't. I guess I could walk you to the lemon tree. You guys want to go to the lemon tree? Okay, I'll see if I can get you guys to the lemon tree. The lemon tree that started it all. Okay, hopefully I don't get shit for it, but. Lemon tree. All right, let's go back inside. Don't want to record people's personal life. But yeah, this is a cool ass lemon. Look at that. Looks like an evil lemon, kind of like my evil neighborhood. I'm just kidding. Smells good. I guess I could keep it as decoration here. Highlight of my day, this lemon right here. I don't really eat lemon or lime or whatever the hell this is. It's not in my diet. It's more for decor. or lemonade. Um, but you have to put a lot of sugar for it. But yeah, please subscribe, and hopefully next time you see me, I'll have a guest. Don't forget to lemon on, and I thought it would be better today because it's Tuesday, it's afternoon, should be home, but there's no interaction. No interaction whatsoever. No interaction. I'll show you my wall of sayings. Hopefully it gets you motivated. Oh, I found a basketball. But it probably belongs to a homeless person, and I shouldn't take from homeless people. So I'm just gonna have to wait and buy one and not steal one from a homeless person. Um, yeah, that's all I got, you guys. Thank you for supporting, and if you want to come on or something you want to talk to me about, you know where to find me.